there's nothing wrong with using the GameSoup account for trolling purposes. But what I was gonna say was, I was gonna turn the air conditioner off, and then I was gonna say that I commandeered the Magic the Gathering Arena account for GameSoup, the one that we used to make that one episode a long time ago. I figured out the password for it. I hacked it.
You did,
and I've been using it. Yeah, so that's my account now. You better stay off it, Barry. So we're playing Nova Drift today. This game was provided to us by Nova Drift. My name's Joe.
it's Ed.
We're playing Nova Drift. I'm going to go to Game Start. I'm going to go to Start. And I'm going to show you true power and true pain.
We better turn the volume down, though.
Go ahead and do that.
My mouth is full of nuts. Also, I better throw that out there.
Wow.
Mouthfulofnuts.com/GameSoup.
Well, the game did pause when we went out of the... What the fuck is going on, though? I don't have a character anymore. We tabbed out, and now we don't have a guy anymore.
Now it's my turn. Wait.
You can't control anything. The guy's gone.
It's broken. It's actually broken.
Okay.
We better start over. You think?
No, we'll just leave it, man. Just leave it. Just start the game over, though. We got to start the game over.
Press
you got to
select.
use the mouse. Oh,
There you
select.
go.
Okay. So we found a little bug there. So
I don't
for
re-
the developers, maybe they can fix that bug. When
Maybe.
when you tab out, it deletes
Maybe they
it
can.
deleted the player.
They might never fix it.
Well, that's their prerogative. You know.
I love pierogies.
So the game is basically an Asteroids clone with a leveling up system to it, and it's a modern game, so it kind of has to have
Everything has RPG elements
Yeah,
today.
it has to have, of course, yeah. For the last 2 decades of gaming, every game needs to have
Oh
it.
dear.
There needs to be some level of progression. It does seem that the enemies are randomly assigned.
Maybe.
Randomly generated, which enemies you get to fight, because I don't remember seeing all these before. Yeah, these games are a little bit hard to control, these Asteroids style games.
Yeah.
Oh, I went out the other side. See, and you gotta watch for the other side.
I'm gonna turn down the volume a little bit again. Actually, no, I shouldn't do that because the game will crash. Or something.
Yeah.
I don't know. Something will happen.
Yeah, use the manually turn the volume down with the speakers rather than using the mouse to turn the volume
I
down.
need new speakers, Joe. Do you know when I got these speakers?
When?
2005. I got them when I went to college.
Yeah.
I
mean, they used to make speakers better, but not in 2005.
No,
in like
these are dull.
in like the late 90s,
Yeah.
maybe early 2000s, you might have still been able to get some decent speakers with a computer. But as the price of computers went down, people didn't want to spend that much extra. Back when computers were thousands of dollars,
Yeah.
no matter how crappy it was thousands of dollars you were going to be spending. So they came with good speakers, because when you're spending that much, the speakers are kind of a drop in the bucket compared to the rest of the cost. But now, with them being so cheap,
That one's good. Split shot. That's
split
what I
shot.
went with. Yeah.
All right, we'll get split shot. Damage, it tells you the damage, it tells you the rate of fire and the number of projectiles.
So this is the level up system.
Yeah.
You level up really. In fact,
Yeah, you do level up really fast.
You
in the
already have
game.
another
It's got a pretty big. I thought it might work to crash into it. Yeah, but we do have another one. We tried the stealth one.
Okay.
Cloaks when not firing weapon
or thrusting.
Okay.
Okay.
Plus 50% weapon damage when breaking cloak. Larger, hotter thrusters. Oh, that was bad. All right. Burn targets for 720 damage a second. Thrusters ignite targets. It gives you all this. You're never going to remember all this.
Yeah.
You're never going to remember all these effects.
You can't make it like a balanced, informed choice when there's this many. Okay, just try it.
Yeah. Get out of here. Get out of here, you insects, you ants, you bees.
So if you stop shooting, do you go invisible? That's my question.
If we stop... Yeah, look. Oh, there's the visual effect.
And now when they get close to you, if you thrust away, giggity. Don't you love people who say that? Who say something and then with the
not at
pause
all,
they
no.
say giggity?
No, I
That's
don't
a-
actually.
that's-
I don't actually like that.
Who does? I mean,
That's no one's. That's not your joke. First off, and
No, of course it's
secondly,
not
it's even if it is your joke,
it's not your joke.
you don't get to say it. Don't say that. It's really not funny.
You're not talking directly to me. You're talking to the person who would say that, right?
Yeah,
Because you know that I would not normally.
I know you would never say such a thing. You know who says it though?
Who?
Alpha Investments. He's a Magic the Gathering finance guy.
He sounds exactly like you, almost.
Why?
Because he's into magic and finance.
Oh,
All right.
I guess.
Does
He
he
actually-
says giggity though?
Yeah, all the time.
Well, then why do you watch him?
Because he has insights, and he has this very, very charming personality besides the bad jokes that are not his.
The measure of a man can be fully made depending on whether or not he says giggity. That's all you have to know.
Yeah, I'll stop watching him.
Thank you. I would really, I would appreciate it. So this is the boss, right? We've gotten to this guy a couple times.
Yeah, I think this is the first boss, I guess. These things, I don't know if they're taken from Ikaruga, but these snake things look like something that the last boss in Ikaruga shoots at you. Or
I think
one of the last bosses. Ikaruga has several last bosses, let's face it.
I think no, those snakes are taken from the NES title Snake Rattle and Roll.
We've played that on the channel before.
Did we?
Yeah, I better upgrade.
Oh yeah.
I killed the boss. Congratulations.
There are 3 different kinds of upgrades. There's the shield, the weapons, and the body, I believe. And they kind of, kind of give you what you would expect,
Yeah.
more or less. The shield
Targets and projectiles within the shield's effect rays are greatly slowed.
could be, but these things have a cooldown. How do you-
Reflects enemy weaponry with boosted power.
plus
Enemy-
900% damage to affected enemy weaponry.
But it gives so many effects. It's so hard to keep track of
This
what
one
you're
sounds
doing.
good though.
Yeah, I'll take it. But now we have different mods.
Yeah, now we can choose a mod in addition to, or instead of an upgrade.
Yeah.
So-
Upgrades 3, rerolls 7. Press B to reroll. So maybe we can't choose from everything. Maybe if we press B, we get to re-roll which
We have
options. Well, let's press B and see
Yeah,
what
we have
happens.
7
Yeah, it gave
re-rolls.
us different options.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
So how would you ever know which?
Plus
okay.
40% passive regen rate.
Oh.
All right, we'll take that.
That sounds good.
And we got to upgrade again.
My God, there's.
And now it gives us different ones.
Yeah.
Plus hull strength. Okay, we'll take that. And now we get
you
an
can
upgrade
upgrade
again.
again. It never
Juggernaut.
ends.
Plus hull strength. Plus 40% crash damage and knockback to targets. Plus, I mean, look at all this stuff. It's
Hull me up.
This is Diablo. This is the Diablo of
more than-
asteroids clones.
I would like it more if each of these
Plus
mods was
2 projectiles.
one
Okay.
thing or 2 things.
So now I have a five shot spread shot.
God,
Man, you move so fast.
how do you even? You have another upgrade already.
I do?
Yeah. What the heck?
Oh. Okay. Drones.
Drones. Assemble and deploy automated drones.
I've read about these. In the tutorial.
okay.
What the fuck? Oh, these things just bounce you off. Okay. I thought there was
Oh.
they just came and started hurting me.
X button. Deploy drone.
Oh. I think they're auto deployed.
they're
I think they
options.
auto deploy. I wonder if I'm actually hurting this guy.
I don't think so. You got that shield in his face. So the drones are just options, right?
Yeah, they're options, what they would call in a shmup. Options, yeah.
I think you can deploy another drone.
I don't think so. I think they auto deploy. We have it set to
Oh,
auto
you're
deploy
right,
in
you're
the
right.
options. I didn't have to press the X button and they just came out when I got them. So, yeah, I mean, maybe it's strategic probably to save them because it looks like they can die because one of them seems like it died.
Oh my.
Maybe one came back. But they might either die or they're on some kind of cooldown. So, being able to deploy them strategically is probably the best way to play, but we have it on auto deploy for the drones. I don't know.
It's hard to tell at this point.
For a beginner, I don't really think it matters while we're learning. Deploy mines, which detonate when an enemy is nearby. Targeting adds or improves projectile targeting. Rocket drones. Instead of firing bullets,
Ooh.
drones fire rockets.
That sounds good.
All right, we'll take it.
That sounds important.
So this game really has a heavy focus on upgrades, from what it seems.
It does. It sounds like you have to invest.
Whoa!
Holy crap! Some time into understanding the balance of all these upgrades.
I thought this was a twin stick shooter when I first saw it, but it's actually an asteroids clone. So you got to rotate yourself towards what you want to shoot.
Oh, by the way, where did we get this game? Did we get it from the devs? Did we say that?
Yeah.
Okay.
We
Bump.
we did say that.
This
This
guy.
is a great place to stay. Actually, this is pretty
Actually,
good.
it is.
This is working out pretty well. This looks like he was charging up. Oh no, he was just charging up to do the same attack again. Okay.
He has infinite HP.
He does seem to not be dying. I'm just gonna stay right here.
There you.
Hit him with everything I got.
Oh, you deflected something.
Of course.
Nice. Well done.
All I did was just hold the shoot button
Yeah.
right next to him. Plus 20% weapon size, plus 15% weapon damage, plus blast radius, rapid increased fire rate, hull strength, 70% regen rate. That's a lot of regen rate.
You
That
have no
seems good.
shield though. That's what it does. You have no shield.
Oh. Plus 20% weapon size.
I
We'll
don't
take
know,
this one.
dude. How are we? Okay.
Yeah, I mean, there's no way to know. We can't be expected to figure out or know what the best options are here. Ed.
All right. You know, Joe, recently
Yeah.
I've been doing something that I've been meaning to do for about 15 or 20 years.
Oh.
And B, I'm almost ashamed to admit. I've started watching my very first Star Trek.
Oh. Okay.
And I have very, very clear memories of your father being at your house with your father watching Star Trek.
Yeah, he used to watch it every day. It was actually my job to go and get my dad when Star Trek was on.
Back when it was on every day?
Yeah, 5 p.m.
Holy
every day.
Shit. I've started watching it on Netflix. They have remastered it in HD.
Yeah, not very good.
I sometimes agree.
Plus 30% weapon damage. Plus, I mean, look at all this stuff. Wait, minus 40% total weapon projectile speed. Why would
Spread.
Oh, spread. Oh, so it pushes it all towards the middle.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Let me say,
Deploy mines. We'll take this 30% weapon damage.
I disagree. Overall, it is fantastic, but there are some the writing has very high highs and very low lows.
Which one are you watching? The Next Generation?
Yeah, the Next Generation.
Yeah,
Sorry,
that's
I should have
pretty much
clarified.
if you're gonna watch any of them, that's pretty much the one you should watch.
That's what I remember your dad watching.
Yeah.
And I remember when I was little, I saw one of the Ferengi, which is one of the races, the guys with the huge ears.
Yeah, those are only in Deep Space Nine, though. I don't think they're in the original.
No,
are they in
they're
not the
Next
original?
Generation.
I consider Next Generation to be the original.
That's okay. I've never seen the
Even though it's not.
Yeah, but
I
that's
consider it
okay,
to be.
right?
Yeah.
I mean, it's kind of in a, it's
It's
like a
called the
reboot.
Next Generation, but it's the original.
Yeah.
So can we only hit this guy in the head to hurt him? Or,
I don't think so. I think you were hurting his bones. You were shooting his bones and hurting his bones.
Why does he have bones?
Look at his bones.
He's in
Look,
space. What do you need those for?
If his bones pop numbers up when they're shot, which they do,
Oh yeah, they do.
his bones
Yeah.
are being shot at.
Yeah, there are numbers coming out of everything.
That's really the only way to tell.
Yeah, if you want to tell if you're damaging a big guy that you're fighting in real life.
Oh, he got a health bar finally. His health bar.
He split into many guys.
Oh, what is that? What is that?
I don't know.
How could that be?
It looks like the Deep Space Nine StarCraft.
No, I haven't watched Deep Space Nine.
I liked Deep Space Nine.
Have you really watched it?
Yeah. Well, when I was a little kid, it was on all the time at my house. I didn't even care. I didn't like Star Trek, but I mean, I guess it was all right.
I have.
It was just on all the time.
Yeah.
I think I liked that one a little better, but I don't know. I was a kid. I don't know.
Oh my god, that health bar is very slowly trickling away.
But if you've, what do I do? I'll go off the other side. This is like another Ikaruga boss.
Is it?
Yeah, kind of.
Uh-oh.
The third boss in Ikaruga is like kind of a wheel like this where you have to.
Oh.
You remember that?
Shoot the red. No.
You probably don't remember.
No,
it.
it just said vulnerability detected. I was just explaining.
Oh yeah, you got to shoot the red.
Exclaiming, yeah.
Why wouldn't you shoot the red spot?
Yeah, it's kind of.
Pretty much what you want to do. All right, I'll just go in.
Oh yeah, that's a good idea. That's a bad idea.
Why? What's your problem?
There's a laser.
If I just stay here, I'll be fine. Ed, calm down. Look at how easy this is. There's no problems. I'm having no problems.
Yeah, that's true. I'm really digging it so far. It's very, very because I think it started airing in '87, which is the year I was born, and it feels like an '80s show at times. It's very good though. Like the good episodes are fantastic.
I don't know,
Also,
man.
Patrick Stewart, hell of a guy, hell of an actor.
Oh god, I blew up.
Weapon gear unlocked salvo.
But I don't even know what all the basic ones are.
Yeah.
All the different kinds of upgrades we can get.
Like this doesn't mean anything to me at least. Unlocked remaining 54. Okay.
So I think we're probably just gonna. Oh, it unlocked more. I just kept pressing A because sorry about that. If you can pause at the exact second, you can see the other upgrades we got. Enter initials.
Ass. Oh.
That's a lot of initials.
How many names do you have? Wait, we have the high score?
Yeah.
Is this game out? It's in early access.
Yeah, it's in early access. It has a lot of reviews. I'm pretty sure that's got to be local. That's got to be local high scores.
Oh, probably.
I don't know, man. Should we do another one?
Yeah.
Should we try one more time?
So before you continue, though, there's all these other game modes that are currently unavailable. The game launched 5 months ago with the expectation to be out of early access in 6 months.
Okay.
So the game should be launched in a month from now. I don't know if that's going to happen, considering there are 4 game modes that are not in the game yet. And it's asteroids. I don't know. You've been playing it. I'll let you handle
I've been
that.
playing it all week. I'm just kidding. This is the first time I've played it. This is my second run of this game. It's pretty fun. I mean, if you like asteroids, if you're looking for an asteroids type of game,
Who is?
I know that's what we were talking about before the episode. Who is looking for an asteroids type of game? Torrent. It's a Hydra. Deploy a close-range, widespread, rapid-fire lattice of energy.
Excuse me.
Excuse me. What does that mean in English?
Deploy a close-range, widespread, rapid-fire lattice.
Okay, I'm just gonna press A and pick this and see what happens.
You did not need to use all those words, sir.
It does this. What the hell is a lattice, by the way?
A lattice
Sounds
is
like a name.
A lattice is like
Like-
a framework almost, or like a interconnected series of that thing. You know, like the like in a vineyard you have those wooden. What do you call those things? Those wooden lattices. You know, they have crisscrossing wooden
I hope this does a lot of damage because you gotta get close to do anything.
Friggin' better.
Stealth body. We had stealth body last time. Sentinel plus 10% shield damage resistance.
I don't know what any of these mean though.
We'll take this one.
All right, that's a good choice.
Usually, if you're a beginner in a game, you want to take more hit points. Things that give you more durability hit points. Shields, endurance, stamina, shadows.
So if I'm gonna finish my thoughts on Star Trek now. Is that okay?
Yeah.
I'm only 4 seasons in. I just started the 4th season. First season, really rough, which with most shows is the case anyway. Most of my favorite shows and many shows that have go on to become great have bad first seasons, which is fine. But it's becoming very, very excellent. Very excellent. I love most of the characters. Storylines are, for the most part, interesting. There are some real low lows and some real high highs, even now. But I'm liking it. I'm really glad I finally got around to watching it, because when you think of Star Trek, you think of the nerds that have the fandom. You know, you think of the nerd fandom, and it turns out, like, I don't get that vibe at all just from watching the show. It's really good. I'm really enjoying it. But I guess I was always sort of turned away from it by the perception of the fandom. Highly recommend it, especially now that it's on Netflix. And hopefully, well, I mean, for sure. Once I'm done this, I'll move on to what's that other one? Deep Space Nine and Voyager. And now there's one on CBS All Access or whatever. It's like that streaming service that CBS has.
Yeah, I heard
That's not gonna last.
I heard it was really bad.
I mean, everything has a streaming service now. There's not enough room in the world.
The purpose of a streaming service is so that you get everything. You want to get every movie and TV show, just about. If you get like 95%, that's fine.
That's never going to happen now.
But that was kind of what it was like with Spotify, right? You got just about everything, at least mainstream music on there. And then Apple Music kind of did the same thing, but then there started being exclusives on each of those. Like, there would be an artist would release an album. I'm sure this is still happening, and there would be exclusive tracks that you could only get, or maybe even a whole exclusive album that you could only get on a certain streaming service, either for a few weeks or just permanently. There would just be certain tracks that you could only get on one of the streaming services, so you would have to subscribe to multiple streaming services, which defeats the purpose, in my opinion.
And that's where we're headed now.
I would rather just have everything in one place. I would rather actually pay extra to have everything in one place. This is unfortunately a system that benefits the consumer greatly, for there to just be a monopoly on that service.
Kind of, yeah. I mean, when there was Netflix and nothing else, it was an easy choice to make. And then Hulu got in the game, which I never messed with at all. But now every major network has their own streaming service. And I think next year or sometime soon, Disney Plus, which is Disney's streaming service, which means Netflix loses its licenses with the
that's
Marvel
a lot.
shows.
That's a lot. That's
So,
a lot of things.
Yeah.
Disney owns almost everything.
But it's not just a matter of Netflix.
It's actually
kind of
sick.
Yeah, it is. It is. Yeah, but it's more of like the fracturing of television in general.
Yeah, this weapon doesn't go far enough.
No, it really doesn't.
I have to get really close to these snakes.
You can't even
I
kill
blew
those
up.
snakes.
No, you can't kill them. I just decided to try to tank it. It didn't work.
Try to tank it.
Enter initials.
That's not my initial. Oh, actually, it is.
That's your first two initials.
Yeah.
That actually is Ed's first two initials. His middle name does start with a D.
It's short for Deacon. Or Deke, if you will.
Yeah, Deke.
So we only have one mode here, is Endless Mode.
Deacon Frost.
Is that from, Don't Tell Me, Blade?
Yeah.
Why do I know that?
I don't know. What? Oh, man. Great.
I've never seen Blade.
Yes, you have.
No.
I never showed it to you?
No, I've never seen
That's
Blade.
really surprising, because I've seen the first two Blade movies again and again. I think we talked about it recently,
Yeah.
actually.
You
But
showed
yeah,
me
those are some of
Anaconda.
my most watched movies
Most
of all time.
worst.
Most worst, yeah. I showed Ed, oh, you can tell the Anaconda story if you want. It's pretty stupid, though.
It is, yeah, it's not even worth, well,
Well, now we have to fucking tell it.
okay. Alright.
Okay, so there's a part in Anaconda at the end where, was it Ice Cube?
It was Ice Cube.
Yeah, and he says
He's
to
killing the
Anaconda,
Anaconda.
as he's killing Anaconda, spoiler alert, Anaconda dies at the end of Anaconda. And he goes, "Die, bitch." And for years I had been saying "die, bitch," like as a, you know, as a joke, as young kids do. Most of their jokes are just repetitions of
Sure.
funny lines they've heard in movies and TV shows. So I would say it over and over again, and Ed would say, "What was that from? What was that from?" And I would say, "I'm not telling you."
It was really funny.
Because I was just, you know, being a dick, like little kids do sometimes. And then when we got older, I think we might have been like, I don't know if Ed was an adult yet, but anyway, it doesn't matter. I rented Anaconda, and we were watching it, and I wanted to see the look on his face when we got to the Ice Cube scene where he goes, "Die, bitch." But instead of him saying "die, bitch," the DVD version, that release, he just goes, "Bitch." They cut out the "die," but not the "bitch."
Now, is that really what happened?
And then I looked over at Ed, and I said, "I am so sorry."
Because we just watched Anaconda.
Yeah, and he said, "Why?" And I was like, "The only reason I wanted you to watch Anaconda was so that you could see Die Bitch. This is what Die Bitch is from." But he just said "bitch," and I am really sorry. I felt so bad.
Oh, you were such a good boy.
Well, I wasn't, because I hid Die Bitch from you for many years.
That's funny, though. Now, I have to wonder, is that something they changed, or was it just misremembering? Because we were just little kids, you know? Not little, but we were, like, in our teenage years. Is that something we just misremembered? Or, like, if you were watching it with
I don't
a
know.
friend,
Is there a line? Did I just misremember the line from Anaconda? Does he actually say die? Is the real line only just bitch, and I just remembered "die, bitch," and I said it over and over again? I don't know.
it begs the you know, like, if they were going to edit it, why would they edit it?
And why would they edit out
The die.
"die" but not "bitch"? Bitch used to be a bad word, believe it or not, in the
It
90s.
still is. Get out of here.
Is bitch a bad word?
Yeah.
You're a bitch.
I think all the bad words are still bad words, right?
Are they?
I think it takes longer than 30 years for bad words to become not bad words.
Is ass a bad word?
Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
What about damn?
Yeah, I think so.
What about fuck?
I think that one's okay.
Cunt?
Yeah. That one's never going to go out of style. Apparently, like in Australia, or at least in England as well, I've heard, that's like not a big deal.
Yeah.
It's very strange that the world is so connected, and yet at the same time, you have all these differing opinions on the exact same things.
Oh man, you are gonna get our videos demonetized, Ed,
Why?
by saying stuff like that.
What do you mean?
Saying those words.
What words?
The words that I just said.
Monetized? You
yeah.
mean?
We don't monetize our videos.
You mean copyright stricken, or you mean like taken down?
Yeah, copyright stricken. I think
We're gonna get a copyright strike from Anaconda.
yeah, we might,
Yeah.
because I sounded just like Ice Cube when he delivered that line. Or we might get a strike from Philip DeFranco, because he uses those words a lot. Just in his life, not in his videos.
Right. No, you're right.
You guys like Philip DeFranco? Leave it in the comments below, and we'll block you. I'm just kidding. I doubt you can even do that on
I don't think so.
on YouTube. But
What is this game, Joe?
it's asteroids, but it's got upgrades and like shiny graphics with bloom around everything.
When we started, When we started this game, I said it just makes me want to play Geometry Wars.
Yeah, I mean, when I saw it, I thought it was a twin-stick shooter, which is something that we love on GS. But I didn't spend a lot of time looking at gameplay footage because I would have realized it was an Asteroid clone pretty quickly.
I mean, maybe you wouldn't, though. It's hard to tell just from looking at it. It looks like you can still use twin sticks.
Yeah, maybe. Yeah. Maybe from the trailer. I watched, I'll be honest, I only watched about half of the trailer. And I said, this looks good.
I mean,
I was just trying to pick something out real quick for GS to play, looking at our inbox, and like, this looks good.
I mean,
let's do it.
It's fine. If it piques your interest, it piques your interest, you know?
Yeah.
It's not like you had a malicious intent. Oh, hello, kitty.
Oh, he's back. Our friend. Game Soup Cat.
Get ready for it.
I like these heat seekers because you can't aim like a twin stick shooter, you know?
Yeah.
So they kind of assist your aim. They're not fully heat seeking, but they tend to go in the general direction of
you kind of need that
enemies.
Yeah. Because you do turn around that
I don't know if they actually are heat seeking towards these asteroids though, but do asteroids have heat?
No.
Do they exude heat? I don't think so.
They're just rocks. Bunch of rocks.
Oh, those bite.
Oh my.
Stop biting people. It's not nice. Alright.
Sure are a lot of explosions.
Oh, those look like a health upgrade.
Those
tricked you
points.
too. Those boxes with the X's on them, those aren't experience points.
No,
they explode.
Oh, okay.
+2 weapon projectiles.
Yeah,
I'll take that, man.
Look at all those prods.
The thing is, there's so many descriptors for each upgrade that you can get that I don't want to read them. But we should be reading them, right?
We should.
All right.
But then
Plus
again,
20% faster shield cooldown. Plus increased rate of fire.
or you can change gear. I think. I don't think you have to choose a mod.
That's true. We can change gear.
But I don't know what's the difference between.
I mean, I kind of like how we're going here, though.
Yeah, actually, you shouldn't change your weapon. I guess.
I think I'm just gonna stick with this.
Weapon size.
Plus weapon size, plus damage, plus blast radius. That seems fine.
30% total size for the central projectile in your volley. Do we even have a central?
I don't think so. No. Plus 20% faster shield cooldown. Let's take the weapon size.
Sure. You still have a lot. You have an upgrade still.
Oh, I do.
You have 4 more upgrades.
70% regeneration rate. Are you serious?
But you have no shield.
Plus 25%. Oh yeah, this is the one that has you have no shield. It's in red. Splinter projectiles degenerate. Your primary projectiles splinter into weaker mini projectiles when destroyed on impact. That seems really good because they're heat seekers, right? That's probably a good combo.
You still have 3 more upgrades. You level up so fast in this game.
Yeah, you do. I was like missing out on them.
30%
Plus
weapon damage?
Yeah.
Yes.
I didn't even look at the other ones, man. No need.
No, don't leave Kitty.
Well, that just exploded and really. Whoa. You accelerate a little bit slow, so if you want to dodge something, it's sometimes impossible.
Yeah.
Like when that thing explodes, how am I supposed to dodge all that? Like, to dodge, you don't. Can you strafe in this game?
I thought you could. If you hold the A button, does anything change? Try that. I thought I remembered reading something.
I don't see anything.
Does the A button do anything?
Doesn't seem to, no.
Oh. Maybe
I have another upgrade, though. The Y button seems to be the most useful button in this game. It upgrades you.
30% 5% weapon damage?
Adds or improves projectile targeting. Yeah, that seems good. I mean, that's what we're trying to do. We're trying to target.
Yeah. Oh, so now, is it truly heat-seeking now?
I don't know if it's going to go behind. Oh, it seems like it. Huh. Maybe it is. I think this is the best we've done so far. If you're a beginner in a game, come on, man. How do you dodge that? We got to be missing something.
I guess that's what your shields are for.
I guess you're just expected to eat some damage, maybe.
I guess so. Yeah. And based on the control.
I can have another upgrade. I just keep seeing it. Plus 20% faster shield cooldown.
Automated drones.
Yeah, we should take automated drones.
Why did I say it like that? Yeah, you want those.
Why did you say it like Oprah? By the way, if Oprah ran for president, I think she would win.
Oh, I have no doubt she would.
Yeah.
I have no doubt. Regardless of her ability, her fittingness, is she fit to be president? No, but I think she would win. Absolutely. Okay, if it was Oprah versus who's somebody on an equal footing with Oprah that could run against her in a presidential election?
The Rock.
Yeah. Okay, Oprah versus The Rock. Who would win for president? If it came down to the wire, it was only them. Who would you vote for? Would you vote for Oprah or The Rock, and why?
I think I would stay home, honestly. I don't think it would matter.
Well, it doesn't matter because of the electoral college, right? It doesn't actually matter.
Yeah,
But
yeah,
pretending
voting doesn't matter
in America.
They try to brainwash you into thinking that it matters when you're in school, but it actually doesn't matter.
they don't try to brainwash you. They just want you to stay positive. But the truth is, the electoral
Oh
college.
yeah, we got to go inside of this.
yeah.
This is the one we got to go.
They can do whatever they want. So actually, in that case, I would vote for what'd you say? Not Vin Diesel, The Rock.
Yeah.
The Rock, low key, one of the most wholesome guys in Hollywood.
I liked Rampage, the movie Rampage.
Oh yeah,
He was the guy in that.
I never saw it. I never saw Rampage. I remember though. We went to Dave & Buster's and they had a Rampage game.
Yeah. The game wasn't great. The new Rampage game
Yeah.
based on the movie is not great. The old Rampage, not that great either. But Rampage World Tour, quite a lot of fun.
Remember that time they created a game called Rampage and then they made a movie out of the game and then they made a game out of the movie?
Yeah.
What kind of world is that? You know what I mean?
There was Street Fighter the game, the movie.
There was.
Street Fighter the game, the movie, the game. It was for. I know it was for Sega Saturn. I don't know what else it was for. I think there was an arcade version too, but yeah, not a very good game, as you can probably guess.
Homing strike. Greatly.
Attack with a single weapon from each of your broadsides. What, this?
Greatly improves.
Projectile targeting. Yeah,
I
let's
don't know.
take that. Let's see how greatly improved it is.
Oh
yeah.
It's missing all the rocks. No, I guess it's okay.
It might not target rocks.
Maybe not.
I think it just doesn't target rocks.
Why are the rocks there?
Look at how glowing
another
rainbow
upgrade.
they are. They're beautiful.
You have another upgrade already.
I do? Oh.
Does it never end?
Plus weapon velocity.
Does the madness
Plus
never
rate
end?
of fire.
Rate of fire is basically DPS.
I mean, yeah, weapon velocity is also
Yeah,
DPS.
that is
plus
true.
weapon damage plus velocity. So
They're all the same,
They're all
right?
based, these are just basically DPS, yeah.
I feel like if they've been balanced against each other, then taking any option is just as good as taking
Yeah,
any other
like
one.
one of them's, this one's defensive, right? You can either pick a defensive or offensive.
I feel like
So I don't know, man.
I don't really understand
I guess we'll take velocity.
Yeah. Do these offer differences enough to make it worth presenting 7 different upgrades to you? I don't know.
There is something to be said for keeping things simple. But I don't, yeah.
Like, is it choice
This
or
is something I think you would have to play for a couple
Yeah.
hours to really.
it may just be an
figure it
illusion
out.
of illusion of choice to off-screen you and bite you. Oh,
That worked. I just pressed the X button and it did something.
it leveled you up. I don't know.
Oh, it might have released my drones, but I thought we had auto drones.
On
On impact, your projectiles deal more damage based on their distance from you,
But in what way?
plus hull strength, drone hull strength, plus faster shield cooldown,
50% total damage? Oh, for the central projectile.
central projectile. Yeah, what's a central projectile?
I don't know. It seems not good.
Let's reroll. I mean, you get to reroll 7. You'd think out of 7 you're gonna find something you
Yeah.
like. Attack with a single projectile on each of your broadsides.
And there's
Homing
like
strike projectiles are weaker, but have greatly improved targeting.
Ah,
Okay, sure.
all right. Sounds good to me.
I'm all for the greatly improved targeting stuff. This run.
You can be anywhere on screen right now and just shoot,
Yeah.
and you're just gonna.
That's
hit
what I
everything.
want. Then I
Yeah.
just want to be able to dodge.
So it becomes,
It's actually getting a little bit hard to keep track of my guy. It's getting slightly harder to keep track of my player because the rockets are the same exact color. And
Yeah.
there's so many of them. It's a little bit
which
distracting.
is weird because overall it's not that busy of a game.
No.
Like, the bullets don't need to be the same color as the player. Why were they rainbow before and no longer? They are no longer rainbow.
I don't know. It happened when we got one of the upgrades, and now they're no longer rainbow. I don't know. Must have changed some property of them somehow. Now, if there was an enemy bullet that was the same color as these rockets that I'm shooting, that would be really bad. That would just be poor design. But well, these are
No,
kind of similar actually.
Yeah, they kind of are. Yeah. So I'm still trying to figure out what the bars at the bottom represent. Clearly, the white bar that's now filling is your shield, I guess. And the blue one must be like hull. Oh, we already saw that one.
Yeah, we've seen that one. Plus blast damage. We've seen a lot of these. I feel
yeah.
like we've gotten like all of them. Maybe it just gives you the one. Maybe it just rolls the ones that you don't have yet. Your weapon calibrates over time, improving your next attack.
In what way?
Let's just re-roll. See if we can get some like big damage. Hold fire
No.
down to charge your weapon. Oh, it's a
Oh.
charge and blast. I don't want to deal with charging right now. Plus 20% blast radius, plus hull strength, plus my hull strength, not my drones. Let's take
Oh.
plus hull strength.
Yeah.
So we just have a little more survivability here. We're doing pretty well,
The blue bar must be your hull, right?
I guess.
Yeah.
I mean, I think that's shield.
No, I
don't
think
know.
there's a white bar, which I think is
Oh,
shield.
those. Oh god.
Oh. See, there's a white bar now filling. What's the difference between a shield and a hull?
Oh yeah, there's a little white bar in there.
Why is it so tiny?
Yeah, I don't know, man. You'd think we would figure this out by now. But we have been talking about Star Trek a lot, and Anaconda, and other old movies. So what's your favorite old movie? Old movie being...
The Matrix.
From 2005 and earlier.
Yeah, The Matrix, 1999. A watershed film. Still one of my favorites.
Yeah,
Still my favorite movie.
It's a good film.
It is.
I don't think we ever watched it together, though. Actually,
No.
I think I've only seen it once.
Oh my god!
Yeah.
It is the film that I've probably seen more than any other. In fact, okay, when I first got a DVD player,
Even more than Mrs. Doubtfire?
yes,
I remember Ed. I used to see Mrs. Doubt. It was always on at Ed's house.
I don't like that
When I was
movie.
a kid.
Man. It's bad. I don't like that movie at
Oh.
all now. Like, the older I grew, the more I realized it was a bad movie, and I didn't like watching it. It was shitty. It was really shitty. Robin Williams, great actor. Singularity detected.
What's wrong with that?
You can attack a singularity, apparently.
Am I attacking it? I don't think so. It's just pulling me towards it. What the fuck? Do you just die? If you die, I'm gonna really be. Oh, it just takes you to another zone, which looks the same as the first zone. All right.
This one's red though.
Absorption reduces hull damage taken from hits by 3, providing prevent against rapid light damage.
Yeah.
Okay, sounds good. I haven't seen that one yet, so I'll just take it.
How much
Where
damage
the fuck
are you
am
taking?
I?
though,
Oh, there I
man?
am. Oh, I was off. I was in the zone between the top and the bottom. And by the time I realized it, I looked, and there was a lot of bullets coming towards me.
11. Okay, that was 11-minute run.
Well, that ended me.
60 waves. You did really good. Lots of unlocks. Lots of unlocks.
That's my name. Those are my initials.
Jope.
So, Nova Drift. That was the name of this title. It was fun.
The more I watched, the
I was starting to get
Yeah.
into it more as we
Yeah.
played it. In the beginning, I wasn't as into it. I'm not a big fan of asteroids or this style of control, so I'm probably not going to go back to the game, to be perfectly fair. But
it seems to have a lot of depth, I will say. But I question the actual depth of the depth. Do you know what I mean? In a way, like the upgrade system. I'm curious.
yeah,
I don't know
I mean,
enough about it to make
there's different kinds of weapons. I guess what do you have? You have different kinds of weapons. You have increased attack power, basically increased DPS, and you have increased defense. So within defense, you've got increased hull strength and increased regen, and then increased DPS. There's different subcategories. So yeah, it seems like there's kind of 3 kinds of upgrades, and then I think there's a warp that we didn't really play around with. I mean, we can also read that. What if we missed a really key control element, like a strafe or something?
I actually can't get out of this menu.
Oh,
Believe it or not, I cannot return to the. Oh, it's the select button, the back button. I mean, let's look at our unlocks then. Wait, you can't look at them with the controller.
oh, you can't.
All you can do is this.
You can scroll.
You can scroll through them, but to see what they actually do, you have to mouse over them.
Oh,
Enemy cargo trains now appear along your journey. Hyperboost orbs can now drop from enemy cargo crates. Why? And mod, does asteroids need mod trees? Is this... I don't know. Is this what fans are clamoring for? Like, this is crazy. I don't know. It's fine. It's fine. I'm surprised.
so I guess maybe the strategy is that you want to re-roll until you get one of these high-powered ones that branches off of one of the ones you already got.
Yeah.
So I think there's probably a lot of you have to pay attention. There's probably a bunch of strategies to it, and I was kind of just, I guess throwing it out there and seeing what works.
I mean, you're going in blind.
Going in blind.
what is
yeah,
it, you
so
know?
it's not really too much.
What else can you
what about
expect?
Is that under settings? Can we change the controls? Let's see. Define gamepad controls.
You
Fluid
can
construct.
strafe. Blink. Oh, it's a power. So maybe you never got the power to strafe.
Yeah, maybe. Confirm, reroll, upgrade. Oh, A button. Yeah, I was pressing A. Blink and strafe. Mods.
Mods. We must have never gotten it, or if we did, we didn't realize it.
Well, how's Nova Drift? It is in early access on Steam, so this is an early version of the game. So we should have said that at the beginning.
We did.
You should have kept that in mind.
I did!
No, not you.
Oh,
I mean, the viewer should have kept that in mind, that this
Yeah.
game is in early access.
And also, don't take our word
But
for
the fact that we said at the beginning,
Yeah.
well, they probably did.
If you're clamoring for asteroids, well, why?
Ah, bitch.